Hi guys, it's Kara. If you haven't heard, there's been some drama in the animal hospital community. Basically, what happened is that the developers or moderators got doxxed by someone. I will be going over it all today. Please do not harass anyone in this video or any of the artists that drew fetish art in this video. So, this is Animal Hospital on Roblox, one of the biggest games currently in 2026. With a player count that reached to 1.2 million players. I'm honestly not surprised something like this happened to them considering how popular the game has gotten. But very unfortunately, currently the developers of the game were being doxxed and harassed, and with a bunch of pro shipper fans drawing a bunch of weird art. Unfortunately, at this point, they were trying to take over the community with their pro ship art and doing a lot more bad things to the community. At this point, it was already having a huge downfall from considering how much stuff were happening at once, so this is how Animal Hospital from Roblox almost had its downfall. But before we go in, please subscribe. I need more subscribers. I know I have like 1,000 and that's a god-awful lot, but please! Also, my Discord is in my bio if you want to do Animal Hospital runs like this shown in the video with me. Aside all of that, back into the video. Animal Hospital is a Roblox game that is fairly new, coming out about, at most, 3 months ago. But it's also been reaching high standards on Roblox, reaching over 1 million players, and it's been taking over Roblox. The Roblox game is made by a developer who goes by the name Roit. And this game he's created has been popping off, reaching almost 400,000 players daily. Basically, the goal of the game is to survive a shift and detect anomalies. You get multiple tools to detect these anomalies and the shutters to reject the anomalies. There's so much more that I can say about how good this game is, but we should get right back in. And unfortunately, you can't have a fun game like this without it having some kind of controversy or drama. And the kind of drama that Animal Hospital is getting is people doxing the developers, harassing them, slandering them, and a bunch of disgusting predators trying to take over the community. It's unfortunately gotten so bad that people are comparing it to Dandy's World. The Dandy's World community is disgusting. And if we're comparing Animal Hospital's community to it, that's crazy. Which Dandy's World unfortunately has a really bad history with predators and a lot more. This whole situation unfortunately started in the official Animal Hospital server. Considering the fact that this game was only released 2 months ago and it was already popping off like this is not a bad thing. It's just the issue was that they weren't ready for it. This will all make sense in just a minute. At the time, a rumor was spread about the moderators and developers of the game were not doing anything about a pro shipper that was in their servers sharing their art, and they weren't going to do anything about it. This rumor unfortunately spreaded really, really quickly. And apparently they wanted to make the moderators of the game pay the price. Eventually, people started creating tickets in the Discord server to report the pro shipper to the moderators. Whether it was the moderators not having too much experience due to the game getting popular all of a sudden, or because they don't know what it is. Up here is the person who made a ticket. We're saying, no mod is going to address this, ? And then the moderators said, we allow shipping as long as it's not sexual or inappropriate. As long as it stays clean, it's not against the rules. At this point, they probably weren't aware of what pro shipping meant. And this was the biggest mistake by allowing it in the server. Unfortunately, the moderators had got a lot of backlash from this, and the backlash went too far. They were later accused of allowing this kind of inappropriate content in their server. Unfortunately, this led to the moderators getting their personal information doxed and let for everyone to see. Considering the fact doxing can be considered illegal, this is crazy and this should not be happening. And then they banned shipping in their server. People started saying they were trying to do this from the beginning if it wasn't for the inexperienced staff team. Unfortunately, some staff members made a huge mistake that almost cost them their whole entire reputation. The community on Twitter was starting to get really heated. Unfortunately, this is nothing new in the Roblox community. There's a bunch of artists that do pro shipping and try to ruin the community. These are the same kind of people that did the same thing to Dandy's World. They're trying to do it to Animal Hospital now. People were getting really, really heated about them banning shipping altogether and started complaining about it really badly. Members of the staff team after this were getting thrown fake allegations. Not only that, they were still being doxxed after they banned shipping. Like, there was a pro shipper, so they banned shipping altogether, and now they're getting doxxed and harassed over it. It makes no fucking sense. This just proves that pro shippers can ruin everything. There's no way people are doxing them to the point that the staff members could possibly leave, and that could be the end of Animal Hospital. Thankfully, the Animal Hospital staff had made a document addressing the allegations and everything. Basically, what we just went over is what they addressed in this document and said it was just an honest mistake. Appears there was a staff member doing shit behind their back, and their biggest mistake was ever trusting the staff member. They replied with the server having to have a second shutdown because of the staff member who was doxxed. That should be the last bit of this video. If you guys want to read the documentary, it is in the official Animal Hospital Discord, and that should be it. If you like this video, feel free to subscribe, like, or even leave your thoughts down below. Thank you. Bye!